Hello, 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 and welcome to the Relaxation Room. Thank you for the heart, me, Monica. A space for deep healing and peace. If you've been feeling a little stressed out lately, if you've been feeling a little overwhelmed lately, congratulations. You found the right space. Here we combine energy healing along with some guided meditation to help us achieve deeper states of relaxation and transformative healing. You may go ahead and begin this session by allowing yourself to get nice and comfortable wherever you are, either sitting upright or lying down. The choice is yours. Allowing the full weight of your body to sink into whatever surface you may be resting upon. Allowing yourself to be fully held and supported in this moment. Bringing your awareness to your breathing as you get nice and comfortable. Simply by noticing how your breath feels as it enters your body. Well, color me happy. Thank you for the beautiful coral. That was amazing, Monica. Thank you so very much. And thank you for being my number one tonight. Noticing how your breath feels as it exits your body. Thank you so very much for the gifts. Nice, natural breathing. Nothing should be forced or exaggerated. Just following your own natural rhythm of breath. Noticing the gentle rise and fall of the belly. Noticing the gentle rise and fall of the chest. Noticing the gentle expansion and contraction of the ribs and the lungs as you breathe. And you can even imagine the breath as an energetic broom. And as you breathe in, the breath sweeps from the crown of the head all the way down to the bottom of your feet. And as you breathe out, the breath sweeps back up, cleansing and clearing, removing and releasing whatever it is you are currently carrying with you. Breathing in, the breath sweeps down through the body. Breathing out, the breath sweeps back up, release. Breathing in, the breath sweeps down through the body. Breathing out, the breath sweeps back up, release. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the heart me salt. I appreciate you. Breathing in, the breath sweeps down through the body. Breathing out, the breath sweeps back up, release. Thank you so much for the heart me. And anytime you notice yourself becoming distracted, you can always remember to bring your attention back to your breathing, allowing the breath to be your anchor into the present moment, bringing yourself back into your body, back into the right here, right now. Maybe beginning to feel wonderful waves of relaxation washing all over you as you breathe. Wonderful waves of relaxation. Thank you for the rose, Connie. Washing through your scalp as you release any tension from the scalp. Wonderful waves of relaxation washing through the forehead, washing through the mind as you release any worry that you are currently storing in your forehead. Wonderful waves of relaxation moving through the cheeks as you release any tension you are storing in your cheeks. Thank you so much for the rose, Sylvia. I appreciate you. Wonderful waves of relaxation moving through the jaw as you release any tension being stored within the jaw. Hello, Camia. Welcome back, friend. Thank you so much for the heart me. Nice to see you again. Wonderful waves of relaxation washing through the neck, washing through the shoulders, as you release any tension. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the night star char. Char Star. Sounds like a Pokemon. Anyways, releasing any tension we are storing in the neck and the shoulders. Wonderful waves of relaxation washing down the arms, down the biceps, down the triceps, down the elbows, down the forearms, down the wrists, down the hands, and down the fingers. As you allow the arms to go, limp like noodles. Wonderful waves of relaxation washing through the chest as you release any tension being stored within the chest. Wonderful waves of relaxation washing down the back as you release any tension. Thank you for the heart me fart master. Releasing any tension that you are storing in the back. Wonderful waves of relaxation. Thank you for the love you, Penny. I love you too. Washing down the belly as you soften all throughout the belly. Wonderful waves of relaxation washing through the glutes as you soften through the glutes. Wonderful waves of relaxation washing through the hips, washing through the groin. As you relax all throughout the pelvic area. Wonderful waves of relaxation washing through the legs, washing through the thighs, washing through the quads, washing through the hamstrings, washing through the knees, washing through the shins, washing through the calves, washing through the ankles, and washing through the feet, washing all the way through to your tippy toes. Soft current of serenity circulating all throughout the body. And now you may go ahead and imagine yourself at the top of a gently sloping hillside. It is a beautiful night. Soft plush grass beneath your feet. The air is pungent with the smell of wildflowers. Perhaps there is a babbling brook somewhere close by that you can hear the trickling water of. The sounds of night fill the air. And there are 10 steps down this gently sloping hillside. Each one represents a deeper state of relaxation. Starting all the way at the top at step number 10. Thank you so much for the heart, me, Ashley. Feeling more and more relaxed as you move on down to step number 9. Sinking deeper and deeper into relaxation as you move on down to step number 8. Thoughts beginning to slow down, slowing down, slowing down as you move on down to step number 7. Feeling even more at peace, even more serene, even more tranquil as you move on down to step number 6. Sinking deeper and deeper into relaxation as you move on down to step number 5. Relaxing even more, thoughts slowing down even more as you move on down to step number 4. Feeling more at peace as you move on down to step number 3. Maybe even beginning to notice some pause between your thoughts as you move on down to step number 2. And finally feeling just so totally relaxed as you reach the final stage of relaxation, all the way down at step number 1. And if you have any sort of bodily function or an emergency to attend to, you will be able to leave this session and deal with these things. Thank you for the heart me, Christina. And you will wake up tomorrow feeling so rested and so rejuvenated, regardless of how long you sleep. And you will receive the full benefits of this session as if you had stayed the entire time, regardless of how long you are actually able to stay. Thank you for the gifts, you guys. Other than that, you will remain in a state of relaxation for the remainder of this session. And at the bottom of your gently sloping hillside, you notice in front of you there is a chest. This chest is made entirely of your favorite colors of light. Beautiful shades of light swirling, making up the shape of this chest. And you may go ahead and put inside of it anything that you are worried about, any anxiety you are struggling with, anything that feels big, heavy, and overwhelming. And this is not a permanent space for these things. You will deal with these things effectively at a time when you are better equipped to do so. You may even mentally set a date and time for when you would like to deal with this stuff. But for right now, your only job is to just relax. So you may go ahead and put all of that stuff inside of this chest and put a lid on it. And as you look around you, you notice you find yourself in a field. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the heart me. This field seems to stretch out as far as the eye can see in all directions. Thousands of fireflies dancing upon blades of grass. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the rose. Up above you, the night sky is a beautiful indigo color, decorated with golden twinkling stars. The night sky and its stars feels ancient, like it contains a wisdom that is sacred and has existed long before you and I. And as you look up at this beautiful night sky, it's soft velvet blue, a dazzle with a twinkle of stars. The stars all seem to start dancing together, making beautiful swirls of sparkling starlight up in the blue sky. Patterns of gold and blue swirling together. And then suddenly The stars in their energy come down and begin to surround you, forming into a temple of pure energy. The walls and floor of this temple are made entirely of beautiful lapis lazuli, shades of royal blue with flecks of gold pyrite. A healing seat appears beneath you, decorated with silk blue cushions to make you nice and comfortable. And the top of this temple is like a clear dome that allows you to continue to gaze out into the sky. And up above you, in the shimmering gold stars, you can even notice some planets that start to join the stars in their dance. You receive from these stars and these planets a special type of transmission. And suddenly, characters made of light begin to appear on your skin as if some sort of ancient language or sacred code that is being imprinted upon you. Allow yourself to receive this transmission, receiving any intuitive guidance or any sacred wisdom that would like to impart itself upon you now. Honing and strengthening your intuitive gifts. The more time you spend with this celestial energy, thank you so much for the gifts, Amet. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the roses. Thank you so much for the heartbeat, Penny. I appreciate you. Trust that any guidance or information that you need will come to you if you have not already received any. Allow it to come in the best way possible when we are ready. Sometimes when we are resistant to the truth, it may be something that chooses to stay hidden until it is something that you can process and handle. Allow it to come to you, whether it's through pictures, whether you receive it through music or movies, whether you receive it through dreams. It might come as a feeling or just an inner knowing. Allow yourself to have the experience, whatever that experience is. Being open to guidance and wisdom that comes from unconditional love and unconditional love only. There might be beings or entities that, while well-intended, might just not be operating from a space of unconditional love. Thank you so much for the heart me. We appreciate the effort, but we only receive guidance and wisdom that are born of unconditional love. Okay. And now we're going to go ahead and work on some cord cutting. And for this cord cutting, we're going to work on naming our poisons. When you can name what your poison is, you can gain mastery over it so that you can control it and release it. So I will go ahead and start with a few. You are free to follow along with mine. Thank you so much for the Heart Me Joe, and thank you so much for completing the Heart Me goal. You're super awesome. So I'll go ahead and start, working through some. You're free to follow along with mine. You can make up your own if you choose. You're also just free to listen and kind of passively accept the cord cutting. However you feel like participating right now. Thank you so much for the heart me, Raylan. I appreciate you. However you feel like participating right now is entirely up to you and perfectly okay. There is no right or wrong way to show up right now, so. I name you the poison of suffering. I thank you for your learning. I release you now. You no longer have a place with me, and you may never return. I name you the poison of frustration. I thank you for the learning. I release you now. You no longer have a place with me, and you may never return. I name you the poison of anger. I release you now. Thank you for the learning. You no longer have a place with me, and you may never return. I name you the poison of jealousy. I release you now. Thank you for the learning. You no longer have a place with me, and you may never return. I name you the poison of hatred. I release you now. Thank you for the learning. You have no place with me, and you may never return. I name you the poison of grief. I release you now. Thank you for the learning. You have no place with me any longer, and you may never return. I name you the poison of betrayal. I release you now. Thank you for the learning. You have no place with me any longer, and you may never return. I name you the poison of limerence. I release you now. Thank you for the learning. You have no place with me any longer, and you may never return. I name you the poison of loneliness. I release you now. Thank you for the learning. You have no place with me any longer, and you may never return. Thank you so much for the rose, Debbie. I name you the poison of disillusionment. Thank you for the learning, and thank you for the gift, Sumet. I appreciate you. You have no place with me any longer, and you may never return. I name you the poison of scarcity. I release you now. Thank you for the learning. You have no place with me any longer, and you may never return. I name you the poison of distrust. I release you now. Thank you for the learning. You have no place with me any longer, and you may never return. I name you the poison of resentment. thank you for the learning. I release you now, and you may never return. Okay. There we go. I feel the shift in energy. Thank you for the heart me. So now we will go ahead and begin to work on our energetic shield. You may go ahead and envision yourself inside of a pyramid made entirely of purple light. Electric purple light fills this pyramid from the bottom to the top, completely encasing you in protective energy. Any negative energy sent your way will just dissolve into unconditional love. And not only will this shield deflect any negative energy, it will also enhance any positive energy that you already have. And this shield is programmed to stay with you for as long as you need it. This shield will not only protect you, it will also protect anything that you are working on, all of your manifestations, your path forward, and your destiny. You and you alone have full authority over your energy. And any energy that is currently in your field of energy that is just draining you or fueling you with fear is now released. And any of your energy that is caught in someone else's field of energy, where it does not belong, now returns to you. Your angels, your spirit guides, your guardians, your ancestors, your source, your deity, your creator, whatever it is that you connect to, this energy loves you unconditionally. It is constantly fighting for you behind the scenes, constantly lining things up for you. It will never stop loving you. It will never stop fighting for you. And it will never stop protecting you. You are divinely loved. You are divinely cherished. You are divinely adored. And you are divinely looked after always. Absolutely Nothing that seeks to manipulate, control, or exert authority over your energy will be successful. You have full ownership of your energy, and any permissions you have ever granted, consciously or unconsciously, in this lifetime or any other, that grants authority, ownership, or influence to any other being that is not of unconditional love, is now revoked. Thank you so much for the heart me never lessons. The contract is dissolved. The karmic cycle is over. You are free. So be it. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and seal the shield. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the roses. And thank you for the heart me, and welcome back, Sarah. Thank you so much for all of the gifts. And thank you for everyone who is tapping away on the screen right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the gifts, Debbie. You are all super appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for all of your kind and generous participation, regardless of how you are participating right now. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for being a part of this sacred space. I am so proud of you for choosing healing today. You had a lot of options, and here you are taking another step forward on your healing journey. My, for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the beautiful swan. I am going to set up a new goal real quick, and then you guys will get your reward of an open comment section. There we go. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the Go Populars. I appreciate you. Now we can go ahead and get some messages from our guides. Let's see what our guides have to say. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the hand art. Oh no. The cards are being difficult. There we go. And thank you for the heart me. I appreciate you. Okay. What would our guides, thank you for the horseshoe. I appreciate you. What would our guides, I feel like this got a little messed up here. What would our guides like to say to us in this moment? Thank you for the hug and the purple heart, Joe. I appreciate you. And thank you so much for the perfumes, Penny. I'm gonna smell so good all night long. I love it. What would our guides like to bring to our awareness? What is our current message? Thank you for coming back, Sunsets and Dewdrops. Nice to see you again. What do our guides have to say? We're afraid of something. There is some sort of fear that we are struggling with right now. Hello, Penny. Rabbits are very skittish, skittish creatures. Like whenever I'm walking my dog, we see lots of rabbits. They're always running away from us. And then if you look at the card, there is a lot of red here. Red is for the root chakra, and an unbalanced root chakra results in red and black. Yeah, it results in an unbalanced root chakra results in someone who's suffering with a lot of fears. Silly rabbit is something that's coming through. I don't know why. Rabbit, afraid of everything, overwhelmed, frozen. The rabbit loves to remind his friends that someday the eagle will swoop down and eat him. He talks and talks and talks about it, so loudly in fact, that one day the eagle hears and thanks him for the great idea. Rabbit energy is alive when we are scared, most often about the future, and we become our own worst enemy. We spin up a dust cloud of fear and then complain to others that we are lost. Notice your thoughts and words, O rabbit. They shape your destiny. Yeah, it definitely feels like right now is a time to kind of pay attention to whatever's happening in our with our inner monologue. For people who have an inner monologue, I don't know how that manifests for people who don't have an inner monologue, just because I do have an inner monologue, and I couldn't, my inner monologue is always going, so I couldn't imagine like what life is like without one, or like how thoughts form without an inner monologue. I read somewhere that for some people, instead of an inner monologue, they see actual words in their mind's eye. But then there's some people that don't even do that. So it's like, what are your thoughts like? I cannot imagine. Mine is so loud and just constantly talking. I can't shut mine up either. It's hard. Okay, let's go ahead and get some more information. Yeah, there is a fear. There's definitely a fear. Something. Thank you. Something is something's keeping us up at night. For me, what this card looks like, it looks like something's going on with, I don't know why this looks like a nervous system to me, but I guess because like I imagine my nervous system as like something that looks kind of like this, and then my eyeballs like over here. It looks like we might be a little bit dysregulated right now. So right now might be a good time to lean into practices that help to regulate you. If you already have practices that help to regulate you, if you're like, how the heck do I know how do I regulate my nervous system, Starfire? There's going to be different ways for different people. How I like to do mine is restorative yoga is a really, really great way to reset your nervous system, to treat your nervous system. Sound bath is also a really great way. Anything that you have that helps induce a state of deep relaxation is really good for your nervous system. What else? What's going on here? Ace of Pentacles. We can take this as an opportunity. If you don't already have something in place to help you to regulate, you can take this as an opportunity to learn about nervous system regulation and what works for you. Thank you so much for the heart melomatic. I appreciate you. Yeah, I love me some singing bowls. I love me some sound bath. For me, one thing I particularly love is like sound. If you take a sound bath and you put it by the speaker by your actual bath, it's like the vibrations go into the water and like give you a really great water sound bath massage. Phenomenal. 10 out of 10, highly recommend. Also, fun fact, you can use your crystals to massage yourself in the bath. If you use like I make my own bath salts where I put like a lot of oil in the salt so my skin is all sleek, and it makes it really nice for like, you can take like a crystal, a nice smooth crystal, and leave it under the water till it gets hot, and then use it to massage your muscles. Absolutely wonderful. And then Temperance, healing. We also have transmutation. Like it definitely feels like there's some sort of fear that's incredibly overwhelming for us right now that we're struggling with. And that's a lot of energy. That's a lot of energy that can be useful if transmuted. So we can turn it, we can literally think of it as taking that time to turn it into something productive, maybe like journaling. You're not really supposed to use your tarot cards when you're in a state of anxiety, because then you have the tendency to be reading from a space of fear instead of reading what the cards are actually trying to tell you. So I'd stay away from tarot cards if that's the case, or if you wanted to dive deeper with the use of tarot cards, then maybe try another reader to kind of, they'll be able to read it from a stable place. But yeah, this is an opportunity to turn our fear, to turn our pain into power. It's time to do some transmutation here. Okay. And then we have 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, which breaks down to a 5. So 5s are the number of change. This is going to change. Remember, energy is always in varying states of fluctuation. No matter what energy you're experiencing, it's not going to last for too long. Or, it might last for a while, but it's not going to last forever is what I meant to say. I'm not a judge of how long you're struggling with things for. I don't know your life. All I can say is it's not going to last forever. The good news is this 9 of Swords reads as something that we are struggling with internally, as opposed to an energy that is being directed at us. It could be us, like we could be sensing the negativity, and it's kind of maybe messing with our nervous system. But the 9s are about the self. 9s are a very solitary number. So I would think definitely this has to do with like your nervous system and how you are currently interpreting the world right now. Hypervigilance is something that's coming to mind here. Rabbit, yeah. We might be like looking for danger. We might be looking for signs that things aren't okay, that we are not safe. Dysregulated, definitely. Grounding practices, helping you, remembering that you are, that's hard to say. I don't know all your lives. Maybe you are running from the snowmen right now, or in hiding from the snowmen, and your life is literally in danger. And you've got that building on you. It's a crazy time to be alive right now. So I can't really say that you're safe. I can say that like right now, whatever you're doing, you're with me and things are okay. But outside of like this time slot that we have together, I don't know what your life is like. So these fears could be perfectly justified, but we have to kind of find a way to manage it so it's not becoming overwhelming, first of all. Second of all, when we are acting from a space of calm and rationale, we are able to better make decisions for ourselves and the people that we love. Will be a lot more useful from a state of calm and regulation. So taking that time and space, being able to carve out some you time to be able to find your center again is going to be very, very helpful. And we can think, I mean, if you do have like a lot of enemies that are throwing a lot of negative energy your way, any enemy that we have gives us the opportunity to more deeply connect with unconditional love. So, you know, we can, thank you so much for the bow. That was so pretty. My lip gloss. You can, you know, maybe not be grateful because that sounds a little condescending. If you want to be grateful for the opportunity to step back into greater love, you can't see it. It's got blue sparkle. I'll put some fresh sparkle on my lips so you can see that it's like blue. It's really pretty. And now I have so much on so that the sparkle shows on camera. It's from Victoria's Secret. It's called Frozen Pear. It's like the perfect blue shimmer. There you go. Is there anything else coming here? And just remember, anything that is causing resistance is an opportunity for you to learn self-mastery, for you to learn spiritual sovereignty, to remember that you and you alone have full authority over your energy, that there is nothing to be afraid of, that you are safe, that you are secure, that you are divinely loved, held, supported, cherished, adored. Thank you so much for the heart, me. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna turn this. I mean, and the good thing about this spread is like this Nine of Swords energy, this very fearful energy, is something that's showing up in the past place in the spread. Beast, you're knocking stuff over. So this reads as something that we are going to leave behind. Whatever fear it is that we are struggling with right now, we're going to leave it behind. We're going to transmute it. We're going to come out of this situation. This is an opportunity for us to advance spiritually, to learn self-mastery for sure. Is there anything else? Balance. Temperance is also balance. Learning how to regain your balance when people are trying to knock you off balance. Learning to stay rooted, learning to stay stable. There's something else about temperance. Temperance is Sagittarius. Is there anything coming through from Sagittarius there? No, not really. Sagittarius is the Huntress. No, I'm not, like, I'm definitely, for some reason Sagittarius is coming up, but I'm not really getting quite what it is. That I don't get why they keep saying Sagittarius. Sagittarius is very fun, enthusiastic. So I feel like that's an energy that we will return back to, like, once we get over... Oh, and then fives are... so if you look into the major arcana, 5 would be the Hierophant, which is a teacher. So fives get the key theme of having to do with lessons. So then the overall number for the cards is a 5. Fives are hurdles. They're lessons, right? So we're gonna learn the lesson. We're going to get over the hurdle. And we're going to move beyond. We're going to move past it. Is there anything else that's happening here? No, I think that's it. Let's go ahead and see what the bottom of the deck has to say. We have the Daughter of Swords, which then kind of reinforces the idea that our thoughts manifest our reality. If we are constantly looking out for something to be scared of, for something to be worried about, we're gonna find it. Try looking for the good. Thank you so much for the rose. Try looking for the good. Try looking for the silver lining. It might be hard to find sometimes, I know. But it's there. It's there. We just have to acknowledge it. And then what we are speaking is also going to be, the universe is going to be responding to that as well. So be careful of what it is that you are saying. Eight of Swords is right under this. So Eight of Swords is like a self-imposed mental prison. It's us playing the victim. It's us seeing ourselves as something that life is happening to, instead of recognizing that and then we have this popping out. Instead of recognizing that life is happening for us, we're seeing it as life is happening to us, like we are the victim to our unfortunate circumstances. Unfortunate circumstances happen to absolutely everyone out there. Everyone out there is going through something difficult. Their version of difficult is going to vary from your version of difficult, but everyone experiences life. No one gets out of that. How you think and perceive these difficult situations, like not everything has to be turned into like the end of the world or anything like that. Choices. Choices. You have a choice in how you perceive your current situation, your current circumstances. You get the choice of whether you want to play the victim and continue to see life as something that is happening to you instead of something that is happening for you, something that is helping your soul to grow, flourish, and learn. And, you know, lessons are difficult. Lessons are difficult, but we all get them. That's it. That's just it. And sometimes that's how you just have to choose to see it. Like, this was a lesson. I've learned my lesson. I am moving forward. Allowing love, you always have the choice to allow love to lead the way, but this is definitely something that's self-imprisoned. Six of Pentacles. It doesn't look like there's too much of a story going on in the bottom of the deck. Oh my god. And then we had like the Lovers came popping out from the deck, but then under it is the Two of Pentacles, and under that is the Two of Wands. And twos are also about choices and decisions. They can also be about partnership. So there's a lot about partnerships and choices here, but mostly it's about choice. We choose how we're seeing things right now. All right, you guys. Thank you so very much for being here. As usual, it is an honor. It is a pleasure to be the conduit for divine healing, unconditionally loving energy for you all. Thank you for joining my sacred space. Thank you for those of you who keep coming back to my sacred space. Thank you for all of the ways that you all contribute, whether it be just through your shining personalities or other contributions. Thank you for all of the likes. Thank you for all of the gifts. And I will see you tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Toodaloo!